Super, thank you. Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate all your support. Shown me a lot of love and respect. I appreciate that. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment. This is Robert from Custodian File. All right, what am I showing you? I'm showing you some rare, raw OG video. 2017. This is when it all started. This is when it all started. The summer of 2017. So there's no timestamp. I think I'm just recording this on my Canon camera, which has a video on a tripod. So this is what it was like back in the day. All the agencies, this is not a loop. This is not a loop. The agencies would come in and they're not looking for a bank robber and there's nobody drowning in the ocean. This is what all the agencies were doing in 2017. They would frantically come in and search, and they would stay 15, 20, 30, 45 minutes. There was another chopper hunting. Then I would just go back. I mean, it wore me out. And standing in one spot on the balcony, this is what it was like here. I just wanted to show you some vintage video. So these pilots were the first there, whoever they were. I did not know about planefinder.net, or I could get their ID number, because back then, 5 or 6 years ago, they were all flying with their ID, their GPS radio transponder turned on. Not like now, but they were all turned on. I didn't know about it. So if there's some professional pilot out there that knows how to access old radar data, I'd like to know. I'd like to know how to do that. But this is just one example. We'll go to the next. I won't even show you how this ends, because this is fast forward and we don't have all the time in the world here. But let me show you. I call these rodeo videos, just racetrack rodeo videos. Funny, comical, right? All right, let's go to the next. All right, super. May 2019. Who do we have here? Another agency. I forget who it is. But the whole point of this video is just the massive effort that is being made in Marina Del Rey. Now, they don't really do this anymore because they know they're being recorded. So they're told, look, if you go to Marina Del Rey, fly by. Maybe you can fly in one circle or twice, but don't do any rodeo racetrack stuff. Just fly in and get out. So I'm just showing you historic vintage, historic tapes, because I do want to somehow post all 4,000 videos at least one time for the record. So, because I know there's some serious people studying, and in order to study and figure this out, you need a lot of video data. You need to put all this stuff in a supercomputer and figure out the origin, speed, angles, propensity of flight, what's going on. There's a lot going on. Maybe if you're an aerospace engineer, maybe you know of a technique that it's not being thought of, and your company can propose it to the Pentagon and say, look, hire us, we can capture these dragons. This is all brand new. This is like the internet. This is like having the internet in 1930. This is extremely brand new paradigm in science. So let's figure it out. It's not impossible. We can do this. Let's go to the next. Great. December 2019. I believe this is the sheriff. And you know, the irony is Marina Del Rey belongs to the sheriff department, not the LAPD. So theoretically, you should only see the sheriff. Now, we don't see the dragons here, but he sees the dragons with his thermal camera. They all have really nice thermal cameras. So he's doing everything he can. He's flying in and out. He's flying in circles. He's doing everything they can. All the agencies are. They're doing a fantastic job. They're making every effort possible. I mean, they're using all their skills. So I take my hat off to them. Thank you everyone, because I think you're flying a little bit at risk, because you never know at any point what these dragons may do. You just never know. So you're taking a little bit of a risk. So I think you're all heroes. All right, let's go to the next video. PD. Okay, just real quick. This is a screenshot from Plane Finder. See the ID number N472. That's the LAPD. By the way, whenever you see N, that letter is for America only. So you know that aircraft is registered in America. So pretty much all airplanes on Plane Finder should start with an N. This is just a rodeo video right here where they constantly look for these dragons, and sometimes they get really upset. They don't want to leave. Now this is not a regular police call because I know the difference, the format. Regular police calls are formatted differently than chasing dragons, but just wanted to show you what's going on here. It's a real circus in the sky. Let's go to the next. Okay, check this out. 2019, the government hired this agency. I believe they're called White Fox out of Northern California. It was on NBC News. They're parked in Marina Del Rey. Very sophisticated radar equipment in a van. I believe these are two ex-Navy SEALs, and they've been hired to look for drones. And if you go on YouTube, you can see the NBC News story. So Homeland Security, and I've mentioned that before, really Homeland Security is organizing the search. So they're doing everything they can. They know a lot. They know more about these drones than I do. So they hired this company, and then they put this on the news, and I really think it was a message because I think a lot of the government still thinks this is some guy with an Earth drone doing this. Maybe they're right. I mean, who knows? But so by putting this on TV, they're trying to give a warning to this Earth person. You better get out of here because we're looking for you, and we have some really advanced radar, and we're going to find you. So I hope they figure out what's going on. But yeah, check this story out. I mean, it's the government's 200% aware of what's going on here. I'm just trying to just keep everyone in the loop. This is what's going on every day in Marina Del Rey. Check it out. Get back to me. Let me know what you think about that, please. Let's go to the next. Super. Look at this. Look at the sheriff over the jetty rocks. Look at the dragon. He's turning. He's chasing. He's flying over the jetty rocks here. What can I say? This is very standard now. Standard operating procedure, SOP. Why the jetty rocks? Obviously, there's, I would assume for energy, they're recapturing energy. My assumption is they're running on electricity. They're electron-based propulsion. They're using the kinetic energy from the jetty rocks to recharge. Look at these pilots, how they're flying, like very aggressive, highly aggressive. They see it. They see it with their cameras. But what do? Your helicopter goes 150 and they go 2,000 miles an hour. What do? But he's doing the best he can. But just the whole point of this video is not so much to show dragons, just that the effort that is being made. They're doing everything possible. Here we go. Here's the sheriff, and there it is, slow motion. Dragon going north to south. All right, let's keep going because there's a lot of videos. Okay, here we go. October 2022. Same thing. Flying in circles. LAPD flying in circles. He sees it. And again, they're not supposed to do that anymore. But you know, when you're the pilot, you get caught up in the moment. You get excited. Your adrenaline's going. You're like, oh, whatever protocol is, forget it. And here it is. He gets tagged. Now that dragon's in stealth. It's stealth. It's more like a cloud. Because the dragons are trying to de-escalate. They're not trying to add excitement to anything. There's a screenshot of Plane Finder, just to ID everyone, just for the record, to document stuff. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, they're doing everything they can. Again, this is not about so many showing dragons, but showing the effort that is being made. All these pilots know there's got to be 100 pilots, no less, between all the agencies, the police, the sheriff, the army, the Black Hawks, I mean, gosh, there's got to be 100 pilots that know. Please, one of you, just come forward. Tell us what you know. You're protected now under the Whistleblowers Act. In fact, you are required by law to tell us what you know. You are required now. It's not only top secret. You're supposed to report it, file a report. So I'm just suggesting that, I think it comes time, eventually somewhere in your future, you're going to want to tell the story. Tell it now. You are protected. You will not be fired. You are protected. Let's go to the next. Okay, September 2022 here. This will be the last video here. This one, you can clearly see I slowed the video down. LAPD, he does get tagged. It's flying in stealth. Again, the assumption is they're trying to de-escalate the tension. They're not here trying to add excitement into the lives of us humans. They're like, look, we're here. We're trying to communicate. We're trying to do this in the most friendliest manner. And I think, coming in with a very small ship implies that they're trying to be less intimidating, being invisible. And what can I tell you here? They're doing that. I think we should say hello to them. I think it's time that we make an effort, that the serious scientists come to Marina Del Rey. I don't know how you do it with lights, music, sound. Say hello. Send up a flag. Just say hello. Anyway, that's my suggestion here. Share your thoughts with me. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Bye-bye.